Hey guys, welcome back to the homestead. So I went the other day and I got my restock on my Shepherd's Crook coffee, and I was thinking about they actually have a new blend with their Ethiopian Light, which has got notes of apricot, marmalade, chocolate, and strawberry, and it smells incredible. And I was like, well, I make sugar scrubs already, and I've made some coffee scrubs in the past, and so what I want to do is a coffee sugar scrub using their new Ethiopian blend to kind of pull out the hints of that into my coffee scrub. And so those coffee sugar scrubs do the same thing sugar scrubs do, but actually coffee has an additional benefit, right? One, it's energizing to your scent. Coffee has also been kind of linked to possibly, if you're using it in a scrub, to help with cellulite and crepe skin and all those types of things. So again, we're going to utilize caution. We're not going to put this on already broken skin. We're not going to put this on anything that's been windburned, chapped, or anything like that, right? Because we don't want to be inflaming skin that's already inflamed. But what we're going to do is we're going to start with a half a cup of fresh ground coffee. Now, if you have already brewed your coffee for the day and you let those grains cool, then you can use that. But if you're going to use already used coffee grounds, then what you're going to make sure that you want to do is, if you're going to make that scrub, you're going to use it in the same day. If you use it with the dry already, then it can sit for a couple days before going bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a half a cup of fresh ground, for this recipe, Shepherd's Crook Ethiopian. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add all our dry ingredients first, without making a mess. Let's see. So I'm going to pour my sugar in. And you're just going to kind of mix that together. And when I already have so there's a half a cup of coffee grounds, half a cup of sugar, and I'll put the full recipe below for you guys if you want to make it. So once I have those mixed well together, we're going to use 1/8 of a cup of apricot oil. If you wanted to use grapeseed, almond, any of those, you could do those as well, depending on your personal preference. And then I have melted, and you want to make sure this melted coconut oil is not like hot where it melts your sugar, but you want it melted enough, right, that it's in a liquid form and not in a hardened form. So we're going to go ahead and stir that in. And if you wanted to, you could stop here, and this is going to give you a nice mix for a scrub. If you wanted to add more benefits at this point, you could actually stir in some melted cocoa butter if you wanted to add that as well. But for this recipe, I'm going to throw in a half a teaspoon of my homemade vanilla, just to add a little extra scent to it. And we're just going to stir that around. And there you go. Very easy, very basic. Like I said, if you use your grounds from the morning coffee to make this, then you're going to want to use it same day. So if you're like, I really need to exfoliate a certain area, I don't want to waste the coffee grounds, I know I'm going to use it immediately, then you can use what you use to brew your coffee in the morning. If you're going to make something up for like presents for other people, then you're going to want to make sure that you use the dry coffee grounds that you freshly ground yourself that morning or whenever you make it, to make you a nice scrub. And usually what I do is I'll now transfer this into an amber jar. For these purposes, I made it in this glass one so you guys could kind of see what I was doing. And I would have mixed it up normally in the amber jar already. Just put a cap on it and then stored it, in my bathtub. Of course, using it, within 2 to 3 days. And then, of course, making it up. That's why you want to do small batches of it if you're going to store it in your bathroom. You can add a preservative to this if you want to for long-term storage. Even a couple drops of rosemary will help. But, again, these small batches are kind of nice for treats and everything. So you're going to make larger batches, you might need to go in that. I'm going to put the full recipe below, along with some other variants and fun things you can do, like a lip scrub. Again, making sure your lips are not chapped or anything like that. I did verify the coupon code is still good, so I'm going to put that in a link to Shepherd's Crook below. I highly recommend this. I'm not normally a fan of a light roast, but this is actually very nice. So I'll put that link below for you guys, along with the coupon code if you want to try Shepherd's Crook. But I hope you enjoyed stopping by and learning how to make a coffee scrub. Let me know if you try it. I mean, I think they're kind of fun. I've seen benefits from them. Just for myself, and I can only speak to myself, it has helped with my varicose veins. It has helped some, with cellulite. And if I use it on my arms, I can actually tell, where that crepey skin kind of sneaks up on you. It kind of helps that as well, too. I mean, it could all be in my head, but this is, kind of how I can only tell you from my own results, right, of what I've done. I can't tell you what's happened with everybody else. But I enjoy these. It smells quite incredible. I can pick up already the notes that are in the coffee, right? So I don't have to add any essential oils or anything. You're just using organic products to make something that you can put on your skin and know that it's going to be safe. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, full recipe is going to be below, along with the link to Shepherd's Crook with the coupon code. Thank you for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.